Today, this island gets a new nightmare, but surviving long enough to become it is the real challenge. Our journey begins in the swamp, a hostile environment where only the strongest make it out alive. But strength takes time, and first, we had to survive. Because at only 12 kilograms, everything was a threat. So I did the only thing I could and headed for the sanctuary. But I arrived starving. I rushed in for the rotten food I could smell, but the bees made it clear I wasn't welcome. Forced out of the sanctuary, I had no time. I pushed deeper into the swamp, and it paid off, because I found a dead Herrera right next to the water, but eating it nearly killed me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Whoa, that was way too close. That would have killed me instantly. I was only alive because a stego had swung his tail the wrong way, barely missing me. Now he's guarding the food. Great. Maybe this Omni could kill him. That would be nice. I waited for the stego to leave, but when he did, a raptor rushed in for a bite. So when he went back for more, I lunged. He was too big to grab, but I was sure he wouldn't try to steal my food again. Oh my gosh, they're attacking the stego. Wait. No, we can't do that. That's dumb. While the stego was distracted, I went in and grabbed the body. Oh my gosh, we can actually grab it. Ha! Stego's mad. Sucker. I ate the final organ, giving me a perfect diet. Having a perfect diet meant that if we survived long enough, we could reach Prime Elder, the strongest a dino can become. But for now, I just had to focus on my growth by eating as much food as I could. Oh crap. He was too big? That guy looked tiny. Uh-oh. Come a little closer, buddy. Oh my god. Oh. What? No, how did we miss that? After missing my chance to kill the first one, a second raptor had showed up. If I went onto land, the two of them could pounce me together and pin me down, killing me instantly. So I had to be careful. But it turns out, I wouldn't be the one making a mistake. Oh my gosh. One of them's dead. Yes! One of the raptors had accidentally pounced his buddy and killed him. Dude, we're about to have the best diet of all time. Unless another dino comes and kills me. That would suck. I'm not foreshadowing, by the way. Hopefully I'm not foreshadowing anything. Okay, let's just eat this raptor. What am I talking about? I ate the raptor and was starting to feel like I actually owned this part of the swamp. I'm 83 kilograms. We're getting big. I even killed this big Herrera. Oh my gosh. Yes! We actually killed him. That guy was huge. I was thriving. Dude, look at this guy. Our diet's gonna be so good. This baby croc was trying to steal my food. I don't think so, buddy. Dude, we're getting big. We have 140 bite force. That's crazy. But on this island, all good things must come to an end. And we wouldn't have this much food forever. But for now, we had to head up to the Delta. And if you've been wondering where all the bigger crocs are, now you know. The Delta is their hunting ground. And now, that's exactly where we're headed. Dude, look how fast we are. This is crazy. Wait, I didn't know there was AI fish on this server. I thought that was disabled. I'll take it. But before we could get to the Delta, we had to make a small trip on land. If anything spotted us, we'd be dead. Alright, here we go, boys. Let's be quick about this. Dude, we're so slow. We kind of blend in, though. On land, we were vulnerable, so I just had to hope nothing spotted me. Okay, we made it. There definitely could be other crocs right here, so I'm gonna try and be careful. Oh, what's that? Little Herrera, you're mine now, buddy. After having a quick snack, I continued forward. Oh. What? No, we missed. Wait. Come back here. No, no, oh my gosh, that was so close. You lucky duck. Literally. Oh, I think we just... Yeah, we're at 50% already. Look at that. 600 kilos, 225 by force. We just need to be about 20 times bigger. Okay, I'm actually terrified to go to the delta. There's definitely going to be other crocs there. But we have to do it. Even though I really didn't want to be here, traveling was a necessary part of achieving Prime Elder. Dude, this is actually terrifying. If I get spotted by a bigger croc, I'm just dead. Oh yeah, our second mutation. Let's go with... Oh wait, never mind. We have to save that slot for later. I'm trying to be like sneaky, but there's not really anywhere to hide. It had been a while since my last meal, so I was getting hungry. But getting food in the delta was risky. I see something over there. If we can't find anything else, I might have to go for that. But I was glad I didn't. Oh my gosh, that's a huge aloe. Yeah, we cannot go for that food. After missing my first opportunity, I headed further north. We were now entering the most dangerous part of the river. I could either go back to the much safer swamp, but risk starving to death, or keep going north and risk getting eaten by another croc. There were no good options. My stomach was low, so I kept pushing forward. Okay, if I hug this left side of the river, I might have a chance of getting away from a bigger croc. But I don't know. As I got closer to the bridge, I spotted food, just outside of the river. My instincts were telling me to stay away, but my stomach said otherwise. I needed this food. Yeah, this is not a good idea. There's stuff everywhere. Oh my god, I have to do it. Oh my gosh. Okay, I think we know what killed the stego. I waited for the Rex to pass and went for it. I ate cautiously at first, still not fully trusting the corpse. But since the food was rotten, I figured no one else had wanted it, so I started eating. After filling up, I quickly ran back to the water, hoping that there wasn't a croc waiting for me. Not wanting to spend any more time here, I cautiously made my way back to the swamp. Okay, this is genius. I'm staying on the bottom of the river so that I don't get seen by another croc. Or at least it reduces my chances. I even swam through this log. I just thought that was cool. I don't know. But my plan to stay hidden didn't work. I'm kidding. It worked perfectly. I even headed to the dam in order to get the saltwater mutation. This mutation would allow us to travel using the ocean, which would help us get to our next location. But first, we had a hunger problem, and it wasn't going to solve itself. But I didn't realize just how bad this problem would become, because I came back expecting to find the same kind of food that I had when I was younger. But there was nothing. The server was losing player count, and this Beppy was not enough to keep me sustained, so I had to log off. But I could have never imagined what would happen when I logged back in. I was actively losing health from starvation, so we had to find food fast. And that's when this happened. Oh, there's crocs. There's crocs. I really hope they're small, because I cannot get into a fight right now. But I was dead wrong about them being small. Oh my gosh, they're big. I'm starving. I'm losing health. Oh, he's so big. He's bigger than me. I have to... Oh, shit. The odds of me winning this fight were low, but I was on a timer and had to act now. Okay, I'm doing it. We have to do it. Oh, he's so big. He's bigger than me. He's bigger than me. He's so bigger. He's so much bigger than me. Yes! Yes! Oh my god. Oh my god, we actually killed him. Dude, I need to eat this quick before I die. Oh, his buddy's talking. Sorry. I was only able to win because the big croc was distracted, allowing me to get multiple free bites on him. But his friend didn't seem very happy about this. Yeah, he's mad. He's cussing me out. Sorry, man, I was starving. I don't know what to tell you. Oh my gosh, he's super mad. I responded with an epic comeback, to which he said, bruh. Dude, I literally just explained it. This guy's dumb. I can't eat ya. What is this guy talking about? Oh, I think he wants some of the food. Yeah, he wants food. Should we give him food? You know what? I kind of want to see what happens. I'm going to give him food. Then, to my surprise, he asked if I was male. He wanted to nest. What the heck? I thought this guy hated me. Now he wants to nest? I mean, I'm down, bro. Even though he was small, he still could have killed me in a few bites because I was weak. But I trusted him anyways. Here, I'm gonna scare this guy. Oh. Oh. Okay, I guess we're killing him. Sorry. We grouped up and planned to nest once Camillo hit 50%. I was trying to heal my wounds when this happened. Oh, shoot. Oh, we're even lower now. No, I'm actually really low. The Herrera had pounced me, and I was low now. I went far away from where he was and started resting. But this was risky, because one more pounce and I might have been dead. I was able to heal for a while and was no longer wounded, which meant I was above 50% health. So I grabbed the Dino body and we headed south, because I was about to make one of the longest journeys of my entire life. But first, we had to make some babies. Camillo placed the nest, and we had to build it by finding sticks. Now you might be wondering why I put myself through all this tedious work. Because before I leave the swamp, I need to leave my legacy behind. When the babies finally hatched, there was like 6 of them. And I admit, they were cute. But my goal wasn't to be a father. My goal was to get to my next location. So I filled up my stomach and said a final goodbye to my babies. Then, we headed south. It was time to say goodbye to the swamp for good, because we were making a one-way trip to the South Plains. Okay, there's a stego running straight at us. It looks kind of small though. I think I can grab it. I told Camillo to act as bait, because I thought I was big enough to grab the stego. But then this happened. Oh crap. No, no, no. I think I have to fight him. Oh my gosh, that hurts. Oh my gosh, that hurts. Ow, I don't know how low I am. Come on. Come on. Yes! Yes! This is huge. This stego allowed us to fill up our stomachs one last time before making our grand journey. Camillo drank the last bit of salt water he needed for the mutation, and we headed out. But we weren't traveling just for the sake of it. It was about survival. If we didn't find food at the end, all of this would be for nothing. And in the South Plains, we weren't the only predators. This journey on land will consist of 2 trips. One to a small pond, our first checkpoint, which should let us rehydrate for the longer trip to the river. Alright, here we go. I'm terrified. Not only did we have to avoid being seen on land. Bro, why is this guy being so loud? But we also had to run the risk of there being a bigger dino in the water source we were going to. And since we were not even full grown, that would certainly be a death sentence. Okay, let's just pray that there's not another dino in here. Okay, our prayers have been answered. I think. I even had a small snack just minutes after arriving. But I gave it to Camillo, because I'm a good guy. Same guy who cussed me out, by the way. We decided it was best to wait till night to travel, so that we were less likely to be seen. We hoped that something would come to this pond, so that we could have a snack in the meantime. We waited. And waited. Till finally, night fell, and nothing had showed up to drink. We just had to hope we could find food when we got there. If we even got there. I led Camillo down this cliff, which was dangerous, because at my weight, I could fall and break a leg, which would almost guarantee my death. So I moved carefully. We were close. I could almost see the river. But then, this happened. Oh my gosh. Please. There's no way they don't see me. Oh no, if they see Camillo, he's dead. Because I was bigger, I was faster, and I had walked too far ahead of Camillo. I couldn't warn him about the Serratos, because I knew if I talked, he might accidentally reveal his position. Once I realized the danger he was in, I stopped and waited. Camillo couldn't defend himself, but maybe if I was with him, we'd stand a chance. Oh no, he's saying the Serratos are on him. We gotta go help him right now. Keep walking, Camillo, we gotta move. Oh no. I couldn't let us get distracted. If we stopped moving, we'd die of thirst before we got to the water. So there was no time to waste. But I noticed this Serrato was sneaking up on Camillo. So I had to do something. Oh boy, this is not good. Okay, I'm just gonna walk with him. We're gonna walk all the way there. But to make it even worse, a second one had showed up, and it was my duty to protect Camillo. When I noticed Camillo going for the food instead of the water, I had to tell him not to. There was no chance we'd be able to eat with two Serratos attacking us, and they would have body buff, making it an extremely risky fight for us. But Camillo wasn't entirely wrong, because our food was getting low. There we go. That was a good bite. Oh my gosh. Shut up, bro. The Serratos started making noise to try and draw attention to us. And as two small land dinos, we were not looking for attention. We proceeded to the water with extreme caution. If any Rex or any big herbivore spotted us, it was over. Oh, there's a car now. I'll take that food from you. But this baby Carno didn't seem very happy about me stealing his dad's food, 'cause he started biting me. Sorry, little buddy. He wants his food back. That's funny. But we were just moments from entering the water when this happened. A pteranodon swam. Yeah, nothing happened. We made it. But making it to the water was only one half of the battle. Because we were hungry. Our only chance was to go back to the body that Camillo tried eating earlier, so we filled up on water and made the dangerous yet necessary trip. We could only hope that the Serratos weren't planning an ambush as soon as we started eating. So when we finally got to the body, I looked left, right, and then left again, just like I was crossing a road. But I didn't want to get greedy, so I saved some for Camillo. After devouring the corpse, we made our trip back to our river, to our lake, to our salt lake, river, whatever. But this time, there actually was a surprise waiting for us. Oh my gosh, there's actually no, there's other dinos here. There's two other dinos here. Shit. There were two other dinos in this river, and they were talking about us. Oh my gosh, they think we left. Are these guys like playing dumb? Like they must see us walking back, right? I don't know what's happening. But then they saw us coming back, and their confidence terrified me. He's literally saying lol. But to my shock, they were actually scared of us. He's saying let's go. I think they're running. They're swimming away. Now I kind of want to go kill them. That would solve our food problem for a while. But it was suspicious. They were talking too confidently to be scared of us. I was certain that as soon as I stepped into this lake, I would be grabbed by a massive dino. I feel like they're playing mind games. This is sus. But we don't have a choice. I only see one of them. I feel like the other guy's waiting right here. I'm just calling it. But once again, to my utter shock, there was nothing. They were actually leaving. So I chased after them, hoping to secure an easy meal. But once I actually saw the dino, I had second thoughts. He almost looked bigger than me. Wait, this guy's actually big. Why is he running? The other one must be tiny. That's weird. What? The other one's big too. What the hell? To this day, I still couldn't tell you why these dinos ran away. They were bigger than us and easily could have killed us. Dude, I have no clue why they're leaving. I sort of went underwater because I didn't want them to realize that I was actually small. But that's weird. But I wasn't complaining because now we had this entire lake to ourselves. But then Camillo had to log off. Now solo, I decided to move up to the river. If I wanted to catch drinking dinosaurs, this is where I'd do it. And when I got to the river, I waited. And waited. And even saw these two stegos crossing, but they were way too big for me to grab. So I waited some more. But apparently no one was thirsty, 'cause no one showed up to drink. I wondered if I was in the wrong spot, or maybe this whole journey was for nothing. But finally, this happened. I finished him quick, and even tried catching the smaller one, but he was too fast. It wasn't much, barely bigger than my own head, but it proves something to me. My patience will always pay off. Because after waiting some more, another Carno showed up. And boy was I excited to fill up my stomach. Oh my gosh, he died instantly. Oh, the Herrera tried pouncing him. I even got greedy and tried going for his friend, but it went just about as well as you'd expect. Well, that was worth a shot. For the first time in a while, I actually had a good diet, and we were getting really close to hitting Prime Elder. 71%. We're 4% away. So close. Hopefully we actually get Prime Elder. I think I did everything right, but I don't know. And then I even got one of my favorite kills of the entire run. Oh my gosh, there's a dibble just by the water over there. Yeah, we have to go down there. Dude, we gotta be quick. If we make it in time, this is huge. And yes, this is the clip from the intro. Okay, let's make a silent entrance. I don't think they saw me, because it's foggy. This kill would pretty much guarantee that we make it to Prime Elder. Yes, yes! That's huge. But at the time, I didn't even realize that this would be my last big meal for a long time. Boys, we are chillin'. I can't see anything though, but But we're doing good here. We're literally just about to hit Prime Elder. Oh my gosh. I think we got Prime Elder. If we have a second mutation, that means we hit Prime Elder. I went with increased O2 capacity. Let's see if we hit. Yes! Yes! Oh my gosh, I've never had a Prime Elder Dino. This is so sick. We're gonna get huge. This was the first time I had ever hit Prime Elder Dino, so I was seriously excited. Dude, let's see if we can kill this Tenno. This is so... I'm gonna go for it. Oh, I messed it up. We almost could have got him, honestly. Dude, look at us. We're 8.3 tons. I think we get up to 11, so that's kind of crazy. But the player count was dying again, so I had to log off again. And I didn't realize how bad my situation would get after logging back in the next day. Because after waiting for a long time without food, I decided to head up to the river. And that's when my favorite moment of this entire video happened. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Shh. Shh. Yes! Yes, no way. I have to be quiet, but that was sick. The raptor was biting me because I stole his meal, but I didn't care. I brought him under the water and finished him off. This small meal was all I would have to eat for a long time. It had been a while since I had had any food, so I headed up to the higher part of the river for more hunting opportunities. Dude, I feel so big right now. This is crazy. Look at me compared to these trees. I made a silent entrance into my new river, not wanting to alert any potential prey. But maybe I didn't have to worry, because for almost 30 minutes, nothing showed up at my river at all. So when these two massive trikes showed up, I had to take a chance. I knew I likely wouldn't be able to grab them, but I didn't have any other options, so I just went for it. Okay, I can't tell if he's too big. He kind of looks like I can grab him, but I'm like 90% sure I can't. Okay. Wait. Stupidly, I tried grabbing him again, because I thought I could grab him while he was swimming. Oh no, 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 no. That hurts, that hurts, that hurts, that hurts. Alright. Okay. Attacking these trikes put me in an even worse position than I was in before. Now I would have to rest and wait till I was healed until I could start looking for food again. Okay. We're just gonna sit in this bush for a few hours now. Dude, this is taking forever. Welcome to the Isle. After resting for like 10 minutes straight, I was dehydrated, so I had to go back to the water. Dude, look how scarred up we are. It's kind of badass. 9.3 tons. Holy crap, we're getting big. But I was seriously starting to get worried about my food. This river didn't have as much prey as I had thought. Alright, we're going back down. But unfortunately, on my way down, I died of fall damage. No, I'm totally kidding. That would be crazy though. Okay, fine. You know what? That's the last time I'll trick you guys like that. I'm sorry. But when I got down to this section, there was nothing either. So I headed back down to the salt lake. When I got down, there was a Cerrado, but he never came close enough for me to grab. A small dead corpse was all I had to eat. Oh, that was like nothing. It felt like every time I moved, I missed an opportunity. Oh my gosh. Hopefully whatever that is comes and drinks. I went back to the top part of the river because it was a longer stretch and more likely to have prey. But to no one's surprise, there was nothing. I was really starting to get worried about my hunger. I got so desperate that I walked onto land trying to get this little bit of food. Oh. That guy really didn't see me, huh? I guess you wouldn't expect a dino to be out here. Aw, dude, this is nothing. This is not gonna sustain me. But just as I was losing hope, I heard this. A group of Mayas were coming straight towards my river. Oh, dude, look at that. Oh, we gotta get back to the river. There's Mayas coming. I waited patiently. If the Mayas had drank somewhere else, or were going to a different part of the river, I might have missed my only chance to get food. Oh my gosh. They're right there. Please, please drink. Yes, wait. They're being cautious. I'm gonna go for the big one. Yes! Yes, dude. Oh my gosh, we needed this. And perhaps I got a little greedy, because after drowning the first one, I even went for the second. Oh yes! There's no way we're gonna be able to drown him, but... yeah. I ran out of stamina, so I wasn't actually able to finish him, but I taught him a valuable lesson. Don't stand too close to my river, buddy. I was able to fill up my stomach, and even had the chance to eat some organs. Yummy yummy. We're gonna be max weight in no time, bro. After devouring the Maya, my stomach was pretty much full. And we were now just about 10 tons. Massive. But I had to log out for the day. And when I logged back in, I was nervous, because I was about to make the most dangerous trip of this entire run. I was 10.1 tons when I logged on, so I was feeling pretty good. I headed down to the salt lake because I was about to make my way to my next location, but I spotted this stego. So after waiting for him to pass, I began. Okay, here we go. Let's just pray that stego doesn't find me. Or a big rex, or anything big, or a group of aloes, or ceratos, or... okay, let's just go. I tried staying as hidden as possible, but all I could really do was keep moving forward. And thankfully, I actually made it to the ocean safely. I saw this dryo passing by, but killing it would be pointless. Psych. I lunged at it and had myself a quick snack for the road. I also noticed this massive rex. This was exactly the type of thing we had to watch out for while making our trips on land. He's looking at me. That's scary. So after making sure the rex actually left, I began my trip. Okay, this is our final location. After this, no more traveling. Let's go. But this spot was probably one of the most popular dino spots in the entire game. So I had to make my entrance cautiously and be prepared to fight to the death. There's a Carno chasing the galley. Okay, let me lock in. Hold on. Clear? Okay, I think we're good. With no other dinos here, I officially owned this pond, and anything that came to drink was mine. Oh, there's some ceratos. I think they're thinking about drinking. But they never did. In fact, it seemed like everything knew to stay away from this pond. There's some Carnos. I feel like they might have seen me. Dude, this pond kind of sucks. Oh my gosh, why did I come here? Maybe this pond wasn't quite as good as I had thought. With my food getting lower, I started to realize that I might have made a mistake. Yeah, dude, nothing is showing up. I might have to go back, as crazy as that sounds. And maybe, if I had been a little more patient, something would have showed up. But I didn't have time for patience, because my stomach was almost at 0. So I walked all the way back to the ocean. I was almost dying of starvation, so I did this. No way. Poor little guy. I feel bad. He didn't see me, but I'm starving. That's fine. He should have been looking. But this small raptor did almost nothing for my hunger situation. I was hanging on by a thread. Oh. What is that? Oh my gosh, there's packies. What the? One of them is tweaking out. What's happening? No way. No way. We got the tweaker. That was kind of a crazy lunge. Come on, little guy. Bang! Oh, you almost died too, buddy. Maybe I should just start hunting here. Yeah, I have no stamina. What? What? Why did he actually go for that? This guy's got balls. I can respect that. Ow. Then I had my first chance at an actually big meal. There's 3 of them? 4 of them? 4 Mayas. See if we can grab one. Come on, come on, come on, come on! Go! Go! Yeah, that went just about as well as I expected. Alright. With no other choice, I headed back to the South Plains. But I was on the brink. No food, my hunger was ticking down, and there was no prey in sight. So I logged off for one final time. And when I log back on, I'll need a plan, 'cause I'm starving.